Hey friends, thanks for stopping by again. It's Cariella VSG, and I don't really have a whole lot to share today. Of course, I say that, and I've noticed that a lot of times people say that and it turns out to be their longest video, so we'll see if that is true to form for me. One fun thing that I wanted to share with y'all, and maybe you already have something like this, but I found this fun app on my phone that does countdowns, and so I did one of those for my surgery date. um, here's mine. I named it Change My Life Day, like that. But the app I use is called Countdown Star, and you can change the wallpaper. I also have a trip this summer where I'm going on a cruise, which I've never done one, and going with one of my best friends, and I'm super excited about it. So the countdown for that has a beach background, which is really fun. So I just thought y'all might enjoy that. Like I said, it's Countdown Star. You can see that's what that little bottom one right there, that's it. Oh, by the way, that's Harper. I mentioned her in my last video. I called her my niece. That might have been confusing because first I shared that I have a brother and a sister and none of us have kids, and then I'm referring to my niece. Well, that's Harper. It's my best friend's daughter, but we are so close that we are more like family. So I just refer to her as my niece. It's just so much easier. Anyway, so those of you who have already had your surgery, or those of you who are getting close, Aubrey in Wonderland and I are scheduled within days of each other. That's kind of exciting. I'm wondering if you had any, like, I'm going through this little thing where I feel like I have to have everything done. Like, I want to get everything organized. I want my house in order. Anybody else do that? I had to laugh at myself because my doctor suggested to me that for my vitamins that I go on a prenatal vitamin just to get all the extra nutrients, I guess. It's been kind of a joke with my friends because I'm not married and don't have any kids. I'd hoped maybe that was going to be in my future, but at my age I don't think the kids part is. But anyway, so taking prenatal vitamins. Now I'm nesting. What? Okay, so it probably has nothing to do with these, but that just makes me laugh. Any of you feel the need to just, like, I've been cleaning out closets, a little bit of spring fever, but more of, okay, before my surgery, I want to come home from surgery, I want all this to be different. And I'm wondering if I'm alone in that. Also, my hair. I mean, this. Oh, my stars. Right now, it is in just, it's in sad shape. Usually my hair is actually pretty nice. I have a great hairstylist, Joel. We've been together for a long time. It's my longest running relationship, actually. And I want to get this done. Especially with the concerns of hair loss and all that. I probably won't want to go see him for a while, just not wanting any extra pressure on my hair since I'm going to get it colored. But I've got just a couple weeks to do that. Approximately 16 days and 12 hours to be exact. So just wondering, am I alone? And then my other thing was I wanted to ask y'all, kind of in the realm of 10 things you don't know about me, more of a, hey, gosh, excuse me, hiccups. Hey, does anybody have any suggestions? I am kind of a nerd when it comes to certain things, and one of those is, music lists for you young people, your little music lists. I am a child of the 80s and 90s, so in my world that's called a mixtape. Obviously we don't do tapes anymore, but I was just trying to think of some songs that might be an encouragement. Wondering what anybody else has as an idea. That little song right now. Okay, so again, I'm just cheesiness factor. Just go ahead, call me cheesy. I don't even care. But that Katy Perry song, Firework, that's a good one, I think. And what is that song the girl says? I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. I've been singing that constantly. I can't believe I can't think of that right now. And then there's another one that I don't know if many of you are familiar with. It is a song by a Christian artist. Her name is Bethany Dillon. And there's a song called Beautiful. And I've had it for a really long time, and I kind of rediscovered it this weekend, and I found myself playing it over and over and over again So maybe check it out on iTunes. Again, it's called Beautiful, and it's by Bethany Dillon. And the song is talking about how we all so many times are looking at the outside and wanting to see that we're beautiful, and that really we already are. And what God sees as beautiful and what He wants of us is so much different than all the outer things. So if you need a little uplifting, I highly encourage you to check that song out. Like I said, I just listened to it over and over this weekend and rediscovering it. And I've probably had that on a CD, yes, and stored in my iTunes Music, thank you very much, for several years. And I know I shared it with my sister last year, and she absolutely loves it, and several times has been like, okay, tell me that artist again. I can't find what I did with that song. So Bethany Dillon, Beautiful. Give it a listen and let me know what you think. I hope it has an impact on you. But then back to my question, do any of you have songs that you find empowering or encouraging? I'd love to know that. Maybe just one or two. And then hopefully if you share some of those, I might want to add them to my list. And when I am having a bad day, because those will come, and feeling discouraged, then I could pull back and see what has helped you guys, and other people seeing your comments can learn from that too. We'll create our own music list. How cool is that? So hope this is finding you in a good spot, and if nothing else, just know that you're cared about. Thank you so much for stopping by, and as soon as I have something to share, I will. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.